name is Rachel Kimball, and hopefully you've seen my other videos. I did a D major scale tutorial and a B flat major scale tutorial, and so this time I've been working on this piece for about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks now, and I'm just going to go through how you should prepare to play a piece like this with the tempo, with fingering, and with dynamics. So first, to start off, this beginning part here, this little phrase, every time you play that, you need to make sure you're playing it pianissimo. So just like in this piece of music, it says to play it pianissimo. And then when you come to the next phrase in measure 3, that's supposed to be mezzo forte, okay? So to bring it up a little louder, so just like this, I'll play one more example of it. And you notice that these little dots right here, that means staccato. So you're not going to hold it, but you're just going to hit it once and let go of it every time that you play those notes with the dot underneath, okay? Secondly, when we're talking about tempo, I started off as, sorry, I didn't start off, but I ended with a 77 BPM. And I would suggest going a lot slower than that just to start out. For example, if you guys have a metronome, it'd probably be best to use this. And so I would take it down to probably 60. Let's see how that sounds. Even this slow could probably help you, so it would be more like this. 2, ready, go. Okay, so you're going to go a little bit slower and play the whole piece in that tempo. And then once you feel like you have that down really well, then you can bring it up a notch, and so on and so forth. So, the next step is your hand positions and your fingering. Make sure that when you're playing things like this, a lot of times further in the piece it'll get a little bit more difficult, and I'll go over that. But a lot of times it'll be difficult to play it if you're not putting your fingers in the right spot. So for the next portion, and remember this sign right here, it means to repeat the phrase. So you'd play this all these verses right here, verses 1 through 8, and or I'm sorry, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay, 8. 1 through 8. These 1 through 8 measures, you would play it again, okay? And then you're going to come on the second time through. You will come to this beginning right here. So it's going to sound like this. And once again, mezzo forte. Make sure you're coming back to mezzo forte. Right now, that's where it can be hard. So if you probably can't see this, but on this D right here, it says 4. So it's important to put the 4th finger when you're coming down on that run, because that's going to help you down here to hit the D. To hit the E, because you're going to start at a D and end on an E. So putting that 4 finger on that D is what's going to help you get to that E. And then this next part, I want you to bring it back down to pianissimo, and then get louder throughout all these measures. Let's see, it's measure 13 through 19. Yeah, and through that whole time, you're gradually getting louder until right about here, where you're going to be forte. And then it's going to go back to that same phrase where you're going to be pianissimo again, okay? So let me just play an example for you. Okay, so if you noticed, hopefully, I was started off really quiet, and as I continually went, I got louder. Also, if you want to speed up, that's okay too. I kind of feel like it it needs that. It needs something like that. And it kind of goes with the music. So then you come back to this phrase and you're going to be quiet again. And then mezzo forte. Quiet. And then right here, decrescendo, so get even quieter as you end the piece. Okay? But again, just for this phrase, I didn't play the repeat just because of time, but you will, again, once you start right here, and then you end here, you will repeat all of that again, and then that'll be your ending. So that's going to be repeated twice, just like up here is repeated twice. So be sure to pay attention closely to the fingering. That's what's going to help you most with all these leaps that it has in this piece especially. Start off with a slow tempo and gradually get faster. You can take it as fast as you want, as fast as you're capable, as long as you don't progress without first accomplishing that slower tempo. I hope this helps you guys and that you enjoy it. Thanks.